Yes. Good morning. Come, come. Tall spine, ankle extension, front and back. Left and right. Rotate clockwise. Reverse. Pull the left leg in. Hug the left leg. Lift the spine up. Left leg across. Right hand hugging the left leg. Left hand at the back twist. Release. Pull the right leg in. Hug the right leg. Lift the spine. Right leg across. Left hand hugging the right leg. Right hand at the back. Come up. Sit in Vajrasana. Hands up. Interlock the fingers. Hands on the shoulder. Shoulder rotation. Reverse. Hands on the thighs. Neck extension. Right. Feet clockwise. Reverse. Both hands on the ground into the table position. Preparing the wrist. Move the shoulder to the front. Pull back. Keep moving. Loading the shoulders at its bearable conditions and releasing. Slowly we build strength at the wrist. Yes. The fingers pointed towards you. Move front and back. Yes. Sit in Vajrasana. Rotate your wrist. Reverse. Arm standing. Knees together. Breathe in, hands up. Interlock the fingers. Stretch. Breathe in, lift up on the toe. Breathe out, release. Again, breathe in, lift up on the toe. Breathe out, release. One more time. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, release. Relax your hands. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, extend forward. Both legs back. Slowly lower the body down. Breathe in, Vinyasa. On the toe, lift up, down dog posture. Yes. Both legs forward. Breathe out, extend. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, release. Again. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, extend forward. Both legs back. Slowly lower the body down. Breathe in, breathe out. On the toe, lift up, down dog posture. Both legs forward. Breathe out, extend. Breathe in, hands up. Breathe out, release. Again, breathe in, hands up. Katasana. Out, releasing the bend of the knee. Hands pressing into the ground. Pull the hip up. Both legs back. Slowly lower the body down. Breathe in. On the toe, lift up, down dog posture. Take the right leg forward. Breathe in, hands up, Virabhadrasana. Both hands on the ground. Take the right leg. Slowly lower the body down. Upward facing dog position. Without the hip and the knee touching the ground. Lengthen the spine. On the toe, lift up, down dog position. Take the left leg forward. Breathe in, hands up, Virabhadrasana. Both hands on the ground. Take the left leg back. Slowly lower the body down. Gain into upward facing dog. On the toe, lift up, down dog position. Yes. Kneeling down. Yes. Come up on the knee. Start with understanding the use of thighs in the backward extension. So assume from the shoulder to the knee, your body acts as a single member. There is no joints. With that, try moving back. That helps us to prepare our thigh as well as helps the body to understand to use the quadriceps. Okay, release. Now, yeah, lie down. Hands place at the middle of the chest. Pressing the palm down, breathe in, lift up. Pushing the hip down, lengthen. Good. Now take the hands a little more to the just front of the solar plexus. Pressing the palm down, lift up. Pushing the hip down. Less usage of the triceps, more usage of the spine. Back. Release. Now, bend the left knee to the left side. Pushing the hip down. Now we are starting to use the hip flexors mainly in the process of backward extension. Pushing the hip down. Lifting. Release. Now the other side. Keep pushing the hip down. Release. Yes. Now, hands next to the chest. Breathe in. Lengthen this. Expand. Open the chest. Facing up. Kneel down. Pull the hip back. Elbows on the ground. Now we learn to use the mid back. Bhujangasana helps us to use the lower back. Now we learn to use the mid back. Move forward, press the chest on the ground. Pull the hip higher. That helps us to use our mid back. Pressing the right knee hard into the ground. Stretch the left leg up. Release. Left leg pressing into the ground. Right leg up. Pull the hip back. Okay. First test of fearlessness. So we're going to try lifting both legs up, which is called Salavasana. Give it a try. If you're not getting, we will have different strategies. Move forward. Start with the chin touching the ground, pressing the elbow down, taking the leg up. Give it a try. With the legs straight, try. If it's not happening, we have different strategies to get you. Okay, okay. Keep pulling the hip up. The leg has to automatically come up. Okay. If it's not happening, okay. So what we'll do is use a pillow support, hands hugging the pillow with the palm facing forward. Okay. So initially for safety, in order to not to stretch the leg too much and move the leg too much forward, we'll use the wall support, pressing the elbow down, look at the wall, left. Push the hip up. Give it a try. Nice. I think I will be using wall support. The next practice also. Maybe you can put the mat next to the wall. Push the hip back like that. Let the spine create an extension. Need a higher support. Yeah, maybe you might land your leg on the chair sofa. All good. Pull the hip up. Kavita, pull the hip up. As if you are pressing the palm down and doing, you are in downward dog position. Think of it like you are using your hip to pull the hip up. You see it? So this jump, you can bend the knee and feel with the hip pull, you are lifting up. So that fraction, we use the hip to lift the legs up. Even in this, we are using the hip more. So this is to engage the mid and the upper back in the process of backward extension. It's more like Pincha Maharasana. Use the chair, what support. Okay, what I need is, I want to use or introduce mobility to the mid and the upper back. So you will look front, your chin is on the push. When you push the hip forward, you are creating that mobility. That's all engaging. Okay. Neck, chin touching the ground. Don't force. Atika, wait. We have different strategy. Another strategy we'll work on. Don't reassemble. We'll have a different strategy. Here. So this time what we are doing is, even that sofa support will do, knee is on the ground. Okay, knee is touching the wall closer to the on the ground. Hands next to the chest, we pull the hip up. We start with the basic puppy posture, Hridayasana. From there, we take the legs up. push the hip down. When you push the hip down, you will start to feel enormous extension at the hip flexor. Now the lower back is active. Hands pressing into the ground, pulling the hip up, go closer. So now the mid back is active. Blow up. Now the upper back is getting active. When the navel touches the wall, your total back will be active in the process of extension. Pull the hip up, press the, when the, yes, little goes. Yes. Check how much. Only with your capacity, you can move higher. Use your arms, pull the hip up. See, this is the continuous movement you are doing. See, whenever you are taking yourself a little more closer to the wall, you are doing this. You're just from here, you're pulling the hip, pulling the hip, pulling the hip. So that's the way to get closer to the wall. Okay. Yes. Little more closer. Maybe your pelvis resting on the chair. Yeah. Yes. Try to stretch the legs up. From the flexor extension, you're releasing. Okay. Good try. Good try. That will do. Now, we'll use the chest and the ab muscles to create the backward extension. So for this, you can use wall support or even without wall support you can do. Pushing the hip forward, stretching the hands back. Okay? You can use wall support in the way you can stay some 5 to 6 inches away from the wall, press the belly button into the wall, stretch the hands back. Yes. Idea is to push the hip forward, the belly button, leaning front of the knee, and we stretch the hands back. Okay. Okay. Now, with that, get into Usatasana. So we start with pushing the hip forward, stretching the hands back, and catching the heel. Open the chest. Chest is facing up. The more we push the hip forward and push the chest towards the ceiling, you're moving deeper into the posture. Breathe. Good. Good. Take rest. Balasana. Now, this is your second fearless challenge. I'll give you two options. Option one, you push the hip forward, stretch the hands back, maintain the pushing of the hip, arm pressing into the ground. Then push the hip forward, come up. Okay, if you're finding it difficult here, the next option you can try is stay a little one arm distance away from the wall, rise up, pushing the hip forward, pressing into the wall with the elbow straight, walking down with the elbow straight, and pressing into the ground. Then with the elbow straight, Come up. This is option 2. Try. Both cases. Lovely, lovely. Good. I think I got it. Try to make the elbow straight, sir. The straightness in the elbow is a reflection of Kavita, elbow straight. Elbow straight is the reflection of how well you can push the hip forward. Stretch the hip flexors. Engage the abs. Breathe in full, breathe out half. So feel you are loading your back, breathe in full, breathe out half. Kartika and Harini can try. Moving back, feather touch on the ground, come up. Instead of landing. That will give you greater control. Yes. Beautiful, beautifully. Very good. Push the hip forward. Without by doing this, you are hurting your back. Push the hip forward. By pushing the hip forward, breathing in full, breathing out half, the load is maintained at the abs. Push the hip forward. So, okay. Now, the same thing, we'll try it standing. Okay, that's your third challenge in fearlessness. So you start with same 1 arm distance away from the wall. You can either try by pushing the hip forward, hands on the wall, walking the hands down. If this is your limit, come back again. If you get more deeper, go down. Press the palm, push the hip up. With the elbow straight, you can come up. This is option 2. Option 1 is pushing the hip forward, palm pressing to the ground. Come up, standing. Right. Yes, yes, yes. With the wall support, push the hip forward, feel the glutes squeezing in, then go down. Right. Since you get tail curl straight. Beautiful. So coming up. Elbow straight, Arni. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Good. Elbow straight. The more effort we put to make the elbow straight, we are using the hip to go down. When you're bending the elbow, you use your shoulders to go down. By keeping the elbow straight, we are using the push of the hip up to maintain the backward extension. Good, good, good. Lovely. Okay, okay. Slowly, we'll have a gentler version of backward extension. So we start with a downward dog position. Take the left leg up, left leg to the right side, pushing the hip up, wild thing posture. Now watch my right wrist. You're rotating the right wrist, getting into Urdhva Dhanurasana, lifting the chest up, opening the chest, pushing the hip up, then again rotating the wrist inward, taking the leg forward. Try the same to the other side also. Here we are learning to release using the legs. We'll do this. I'll explain. Yes. Good. Good. Rotate your hip. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. Release. Those are still finding out difficult in the coming back from the drawback. Standing Chakrasana, those who find it difficult coming back. Okay, this when you are finding it difficult, right? You are able to move down. Coming up when you find it difficult, okay, what you can try is you can use chair support. Push the hip forward and landing on the chair. Push and come up. So you'll get the mid-range movement. You feel it? Those are finding it difficult to reach the chair. You can walk along the wall, rest the hands up. No. You want to try? So Harni and Vatika, you're doing it. So you will move to the next. Others can try using chair. Learning to push, move on. Chair wall touching, sir. Anytime the chair will slide away. And we don't need the wall. Okay, we'll use the chair if possible. Here, next thing is we are moving from Sirasasana to Urdhva Dhanurasana. For this practice, again, you can use the wall support. So this time, we are use the wall next to the door. Okay. So here, what we are going to do is we stay a little away from the wall. We start with the tripod hand variation. Lift up, pull the hip up, you get into Sirasasana. Squeeze your knees, come up. From there, you're pushing the hip forward. The more you push the hip forward, you start to get closer to the wall. Then use the wall support, get up. Come up into Chakrasana. Then coming up, press the wall down. Push the hip forward, come forward. The same backward extension we are doing, but this time, a fear moving out of an inversion. You have a capacity of doing it. Push the hip forward. Keep stretching. Yeah. Yeah. Push. Push. It is in the hip you are doing. It is from the hip you are doing. Stability of the hip is taking you out. So first of all, push the hip. Push the hip. Hardly I touched. Right. அப்படி வச்சுட்டு சேர் பக்கத்தில் நின்றுக்கலாம் எஸ் சார் சேர் இஸ் நாட் டு சிட்டுமா கவிதா வி டோன்ட் சிட் ஆன் சேர் see Kavita, if you're finding it that difficult, Kumar sir, அது ரொம்ப டிஃபிகல்ட்டாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா this also you can try. Here, you stay one hand distance away from the chair. So, we push forward, hands on the chair. So, here you can start moving and pushing and coming up. The same chair technique, Harni, you can use it for the Sirasasana also. You can drop your legs on the chair to come up. That is also possible. Try. Okay. Okay. It is one leg distance. I think if you want to measure, you measure it with one leg distance. Your hip is going to be replaced by the Sirasasana. Push the hip forward. Consider you are on the chair. Chair இருக்குதா your hands are on the chair. Good sir. சேரோட ஹேண்ட் சப்போர்ட் வரைக்கும் போனால் கூட போதும் நீ. Push the hip forward and go. Again. Yes. Now walk yourself down. Keep pushing the hip forward as we did earlier. That push of the hip. Right, so the leg has to press hard into the ground. Okay. Don't do this. See, the point is, for dropping back, we need to push the hip more. So all the idea of fearlessness comes from the hip. That is also the reason in any kind of martial arts, they tie the hip. You feel it? All kind of martial arts, they tie the hip for the reason they are creating more stability. If you see reason out, or if you can feel it deeper, it is the hip which is giving courage to the mind. Okay, so if you have a stable hip, you will feel it more courageous. If you have a mobile hip, it will give more courage to the brain. Okay. Most of you are good at the back extension. You have a capacity to do it. So it is the fear you have to overcome by pushing the hip up. So that's the core idea. You take this, Bharat. If you are doing with the chair and not without the chair, then have two blocks. Land on the blocks somehow. The elevation correctly. Keep pushing the hip out. If you land and press the leg down, very close. You are some half a feet away from the wall. Your brain will tell you that it is somewhere around a kilometer. That's happening. We're half a feet away from the ground. Yes, that little struggle. Yeah. Now lift up. Uddhva Dhanurasana. Try. Pushing the hip forward. Take rest. Whenever you need rest, Balasana is the resting. Now start from the ground. Head between the block. Start from the ground. Yeah, you lie down, maybe. Okay. Lie down. Hands next to the ears. Lift up. Pull the hip higher. Push the hip. I did not push anything. So the idea is you need to push the hip. Play your chicken. Think of your brains are at the hip. You push the hip out. Lead the brains to the hip. Yeah. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You have to lift up to the block. Yeah. Relax, guys. Now we'll work on relaxing the back. There are many fearlessness challenge we can expose to the physical and the mind body. The more we expose and introduce fear, we also prepare our strategies to come out of fear. So that's the idea behind today's class, fearlessness. Yes. Both hands forward. On the toe, lift up, down, up, push. Take both legs forward, sit down, hugging your leg. Round your back. Rounding the back and rolling gently. Front and back. Okay, we're not rolling, toe touching the ground. Rather, we are using it as a massage to the back. Feel every part of the back muscles touching, pressing, and releasing from the ground. When you press back muscles into the ground, check for any regions with pain. Okay. Yeah. Legs across. Take both legs back. Kneel down. Sit back. Hands in Namaste. Omgara Pranayama. Breathe in deep. Again, breathe in. One more time. Breathe in deep. Yes. Now to understand the fear hidden inside the body. Creates frustration or suffocation in the body. When the mind sits with the body, calms it down, be able to hold the breath longer. So let the mind sit with the body and soften it. Try to extend the holding of breath. Slowly release the prana. என் உயிர் சக்தியாக இருந்து என்னை இயக்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கும் ஆசக்தியாகிய குருவே, உடல் சுகம், நீண்ட ஆயுள், நிறை செல்வம், உயர் புகழ், மெய்ஞானம் இவைகள் அனைத்தையும் இவ்வுலகில் உள்ள ஜீவராசிகளுக்கும் உயிரினங்களுக்கும் மானுட வர்க்கத்திற்கும் கொடுத்து அருள் புரிய வேண்டி உனது திருவடி போற்றி வணங்குகிறேன். Thirumolar in several places mentions body as pomudal. That means a body full of fear. It's the mind duty to sit with the fearful body to release the fear. அதோட எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் தான் இன்னைக்கு. Thank you guys. Have a lovely day. இல்ல, you have to find a balance. ஒரு 40% டச் பண்ண முடிஞ்சுச்சுன்னா இதுல கண்டினியூ பண்றது பெஸ்ட். 40% பண்ண முடியலன்னா நம்ம அதுல ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆகிட்டு வர்றது பெஸ்ட். ஃபைண்ட் அ வேன் அதான் பெஸ்ட். தேங்க்யூ. தேங்க்யூம்மா. தேங்க்யூ.